Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a chainsaw. According to the instruction, it can reach up to 4 meters high, which is exactly what I need to prune my overgrown apple tree in my garden. Now, I'm not a gardener, so I kind of don't know what I'm doing, but I watched a few YouTube videos on how to prune apple trees, so I kind of know what I need to do. But luckily for me, the apple tree doesn't produce very good apple anyway, so it's very sour cooking apple. My wife wants to keep it. I mean, if it was up to me, I'll just chop it down. Since it's provide some kind of canopy in the summertime, it's actually quite nice outside my shed, so we decided to keep it. So here we have a 20 centimeters blade, so it's about that long a blade in the front. I could have gone for the cordless, but because I want to try and stick to my true self of a low budget version, I pay for this one for £59.99 from Screwfix. And it's one of the cheapest one I can find. It doesn't come with any chainsaw oil, so I bought some. So all in total, I think is £64.95 or something like that. The no-nonsense version of stuff is quite good from Screwfix, which I do highly recommend if you need stuff like that. Instructions. So that's the actual chain. Now this is a Oregon chain. So with my limited knowledge on chainsaw, it's supposed to be quite a good make. Alright, so this must be the motor. I can see the kind of a cooling fan in there. Got adjustable side. Plastic. Not too sure about this. It's plastic joints. For $59.99, I don't really have high hopes that this will be like your tradesman kind of a tool. I think this is more like a DIY home tool. Exactly what I need. I'll probably use it like once every year, if the most. Saying that, if you see my apple tree in a minute, you can tell that I haven't been looking after that at all. Aluminium tube with most joints are made of plastic. You can't pull the trigger accidentally. You have to use your thumb to push the unlock button and then hold on to activate the chainsaw. So first I need to take out this so I can attach this, and the Allen key is actually here, part of the pole. Not a bad idea, but now this is a hexagon with a little knob on the top here, so you can't fit it wrong because it won't go in otherwise. You slot it in until you can align the hole with the screw. There we go. So push the nuts back into the hexagon space and screw this one on. Not only that, you need to lock this in place, you need to clamp it down with these 4 nuts on each corner. It is quite loose actually. Alright, next page. That is the chain holder. You can see that logo. It matches kind of the chain. I think we are in the right direction. Yep, so the arrow pointing that way, it shows you the logo here which matches that. The logo matches that. Oh no, the chain is not in the guide. So this is, I guess, the most fiddly part of putting your chainsaw together. I mean, it does take some skill and knowing what you're doing, I think. I mean, I did have a chainsaw before, so this is not like my first rodeo, but is this I see. So the cover is not sitting straight. Oh my god, this is the 3rd time I'm doing this. There is alignment which it has to go into. Yep. So there is a plastic which go into the casing, and this plastic go into the casing. And then there's one more plastic on this side. You have to make sure all three of them are matched, or else it won't go in kind of tight, straight. Okay. Okay. So now, there's two things that you can turn. One is this knob, which holds down the whole assembly, and then you have the bigger ring, which push the whole thing forward and push the guard forward and backward to tighten it or loosen it. This is pretty tight, but then if I tighten it even more, Yeah, if you keep turning it until it is really taut, but this is really loose. So yeah, so it does tighten it. So ooh. Okay, so this is just below the casing here, which is the indicator. I think we're good to go. Yep, I think we are in business. So let's go out and chop some tree. At the moment, we've got a bit of evening sun, which is fantastic. It's not going to be in my eyes, so you see my apple tree right there. I think this is over 10 years of growth. I've been cutting it by hand on the other side of the tree, but there's no way I can reach high up to the top. The idea is I'm not going to cut too much of the tree, but I do want to lop it to just above my little tree house level. So you stop all the unnecessary grow on the top and open up the middle. That's what all the experts say on YouTube. All the water spout thing, I'm going to lop them, and all the overgrown branches on top. If you don't keep on top of it, this will eventually go overgrow and all the branches will rub together. But because I'm cutting more than 1/3, I think that might not have any harvest this summer. But to be honest with you, I don't really mind. I'm actually quite fed up of picking up all the apples from the ground. Okay, so this is the maximum length. It does get like, you know, top heavy. And you can adjust the top angle of the chainsaw. I'm quite far away, so I'm not sure if we can see it, but I will have it at a slight angle. Okay, so blade, you have to push over with your thumb, and then it will work. Well, the good thing is the blade is sharp, so not really have to do a lot of hard work. Okay, I'm not going to use the neck strap anymore. Honestly, it's just causing me more problem than actually helping me. Perfect. Don't know if you can see it here now. That's it. Okay, so there you go, fresh apple tree. It goes through in like seconds, no problem, and quite a clean cut as well. You can see the timber is damp, so it's not the easiest to cut. But so far, yeah, it's no problem. I can see I can finish this tree in about an hour.